Okay, so I just want to give a little update to those of you in my community. And for those of you that are new to this channel or that follow me from just being my friend or whatever, this is going to be an ongoing series that I do, my updates when it comes to the development of this project. I'll do a separate video where I go through the history of the project, my involvement, kind of how this turned into what it is now. But for now, this is for a different audience. So, as we all know, or at least those of us in the community, this there will be signs.io. This is our live site right now. Currently, it's in demo mode. Okay, so you can go through this or whatever at your own time. But I'm gonna go through the stuff that I've been doing over the past few weeks. Just kind of see where we're at. I want to get this recent update I've been doing pushed out soon. So that's kind of why I'm doing this now instead of whatever. But this is going to be a weekly series I do. So okay. So that being said, for those of you that are members, right now everybody can come here, click preview access. This is like our demo mode, if you will. So right now I have these two beginner courses. We'll go ahead and take a look at them real quick. And right now these are these are built with a different program. This is called Articulate. It's something I use at the ARC to build our courses there as well. But one thing that I found whenever I put this in here like this, you start the course. Whenever you mark things as complete, let's say we come back out here, we refresh, we begin initiation one more time. Begin initiation one more time. Okay, cool. So whenever you come back in here and start it again, it doesn't save your progress. So one of the things that I realized pretty early on was that I needed to build some type of database. And it's going to be very helpful too whenever it comes to everybody having their profile. You can share your social media accounts, all that kind of stuff. Eventually, there's going to be like a members portal in here, I guess you could say, where you can actually talk to each other, whatever else. It'll be like a messaging board and whatever else, more things to come. But a lot of that relies on the database. So, whenever I'll show you how the evolution has come, but whenever people connect their wallet now, it basically creates a user profile or a user account for that person. So this is the live version of the site. I don't have too much more else done on top of that. I know this daily mindset exercise is pretty awesome. Gives you something daily you can do to tune in. This whale watchers, this is in beta. I'm looking to do something a little bit better here, just because it's not as valuable as I'd hope it would be. Then we'll also have these intermediate courses that are going to be coming too. Okay. And actually, you'll see here in a later update or later in this video that I actually have 3 of these done, and then I'll get into the information from the space yesterday as well. So this is the live site now. Okay. One thing that I have, this is anybody can go here to this site. The next slide I'm going to show you is what is on my staging. So just like a preview build for a series of updates I pushed out a couple weeks ago. So I drew inspiration from one of my friends, his course that he built into his website. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm looking at here. Instead of having everything through a different program, I just decided, I was like, you know what, with this database, the ability for people to save their progress in the courses, I just need to do that. It would build everything in the site, so you don't have to go anywhere else to do these courses. So here we go. This is what I've got now. As you can see the difference here for whenever we're in the member sanctum, this is the little dashboard, I guess you could say here. Now we have your wallet address. I signed in with my wallet. You can set, view edit profile, set a cover photo, profile picture. Actually, I need to change my X handle. I'll go ahead and do that. And then boom, we'll save changes. Okay, so this is something that's just like, pretty rudimentary right now. It'll get more built out here as we add stuff to it, So that's pretty much it right there. But whenever we go into the courses now, let's just go to begin initiation. Now you can see, here's what the courses look like now. They're built directly into the site. You can go through and complete these and check your progress. So I'll just mark it as complete, and then boom. So now I'm completely done with the initiation course. But you can go through each of these, as the structure would be, and kind of learn what this first course, the initiation. This is just like for people that are brand new to crypto, kind of breaking down what crypto is, the problems, whatever that it solves. It's more on that later if you're interested. But just want to show what the evolution looks like. Okay, so now that we have these courses built in here, got the profile stuff in. One thing I've been working on more recently is, actually, let me go back. I don't think I had. Yeah, okay. I changed the threshold because to get into this elite category because I have 2 million tokens in this wallet. I have it set to I think 5 million in this build, but I dropped it in the next. So again, this first site, this is our live site. This is like the next up in like ready to be promoted to production, but it's just like a preview build. I sent it out to a few people to test it, and getting feedback and stuff too. So this third one here, this is like my local build. So it's I have to be running my server for it to display and whatever else. For those of you that aren't really technical, I mean, to be honest, I'm just learning this stuff as of this year, so I'm not the most technical myself. But essentially, this is live preview and then we'd call local. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. Same thing. I'm here with my wallet. Now I added this little dashboard. So this dashboard will show what you're holding within our ecosystem. So this wallet here is holding 2 million tokens, about $72. I just see, even since I just completed the course there, it refreshed already in my local build. So that's working properly, completed. Okay, cool. So you can see now that I have, and if we go back, actually, I don't have the dashboard there. Okay. Yeah, so you can go through your dashboard. You can see your course progress, all that kind of good jazz. I'm going to the members now. Okay, there we go. And so check this out. So when we go into these intermediate courses, and I went through and did this for all of them, but let's just do staking and yield optimization. So now I kind of formatted these containers to be a little bit more presentable. Just for a comparison, we'll go here. This is what it's like before. And now this, whenever you hover over it, it's shaded in that gold color. A little bit more presentable, I guess you could say. But yeah, so I've redone this. And I also added these quizzes. So at the end of each module, what does staking represent in proof of stake? Delegating tokens. When you stake sold, leave your wallet control. False. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mark this true. This is actually false. But I want to show you what it looks like when you get an answer wrong. Where do staking rewards come from? Protocol inflation. Oh, what is staking? What is? Okay. So you can kind of see, like, as you go through each of these modules, you'll get quizzed on the information. Eventually, what'll happen is like there'll be some type of reward generation or like, I don't know, maybe some type of leaderboard somewhere for like your total stature within the community, that kind of stuff. That's a little bit farther out. I'm trying to keep it a little bit more grounded for now. But you can go through and get a little assessment on what you learned in this lesson. So each of these modules have one of these. Boom, boom. And there. I also fixed some of the mechanics around this module navigation bar here too. Like if we're looking here, one of these always has to be open. So like if you click on the next one, it closes the one before. Here you can actually open and close any one you want. Whatever, not too big of a difference, but so there's that. I went through and added the course, the quizzes. Man, there was something else I just did. Box. I think maybe that is it. But I got one thing I want to point out too here. It's something I brought up yesterday in the space. But for this basics of leverage trading course, I'm not putting this course out. Instead, what I'm going to do is, it's a project that I've been working with for the past several weeks now. It's a very good trading platform, trading education, trading journal. Like it's incredible. I'll be sharing more information about it as the weeks progress. But I kind of look at it like this: why should I? I teach liquidity provision. I teach staking and liquid staking. I teach borrowing and lending. That stuff I wouldn't consider maybe an expert, but I know a lot about these things. When it comes to leverage trading, I've gotten rinsed quite a bit. So for me to put out some general trading course doesn't make much sense. Like I want to provide real value to you guys. So the project that we're partnering up with, it's a complete trading program. Okay, so instead of this being a course that we produce, this section actually is going to go to the like a landing page to get some understanding about excuse me, about this other project. If you're interested in getting involved in it, there's a it's a paid service, but we actually do get a discount for the elite holders here, the people that actually have access to this intermediate mastery. You elite holders get a discount on this program. So as part of the next update, I'm going to have this all built out too. I just I wanted to get that out there to you guys as well, because you can kind of see what this looks like instead of just hearing me talk about it on X. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at now. I know that I've gone through and gotten all these quizzes done. Next thing I'm going to do is again fix this up so that it directs to my partner page, and then we keep going from there. I'm going to go through and make some videos to include in some of these courses, like how tos and instructional guides. But yeah, that's kind of what this right here is like the most recent version of the site. Now that I've got this video out, or I'm going to have it out today, I'll probably push these into the staging server. And then, for those of you that are already in our community and you want to try this out, reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to give you the link, give you access to it. But, we're moving on. Much love. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Peace.